All right, so from traffic jams to snow jams, those wet roads we are seeing today just flat out don't compare to what we saw 10 years ago. Can you believe it's already been 10 years since Snow Jam 2014? All out chaos on Atlanta roads, thanks to 2.5 inches of snow topped with ice.
That ice really shut the city down. 11 Alive's Jerry Carnes was in the middle of it all. And this morning he has a story of one man's trip to work that lasted more than a day.
It was the day his truck became his temporary shelter. Tow truck driver Josh Whisner's job is to rescue stranded motorists. A historic winter storm taught him what it's like to be stranded and in need of rescuing.
It was like a couple flurries on the road to instant chaos.
2.5 inches of snow mixed with ice paralyzed the city. A decade later, Josh Whisner can still recall every moment of his struggle to travel from Gwinnett County to Marietta, battling slick roads and the onslaught of drivers trying to make it home. He was about 13 miles from Marietta Wrecker when traffic froze.
Completely stopped, and there was on the shoulder everywhere, and people spinning out. You know, by this time it had turned dark, everything was really freezing.
He pulled off of the interstate and spent the night in his truck.
Woke up to the cops going, there's nothing we can do. You know, we can't get nobody nowhere, so locked the truck and started walking around 285.
In the snow and ice, he walked interstates and side streets, covering 13 miles in 4 hours to make it to work. At Marietta Wrecker, the phones were working overtime with hundreds of calls for help. Once the roads began to clear, Whisner was back in a tow truck, bound for people in need.
By this time, everything was just abandoned on the interstate, so they actually had us just going up and down the road, dragging everything to the shoulder so people could find their cars.
He stayed at work another 3 days, taking time off only to sleep. A rescuer once again. His view of winter will never be the same.
If they're saying to be prepared. Mother Nature, you never know what it's going to throw at you.
So crews with the Georgia Department of Transportation, they face the same struggles as Josh as they try to treat the roads.
All right, so tomorrow morning, Jerry's going to tell us about the changes over those past 10 years that have really changed the way GDOT responds to winter weather that we